Welcome to Megamation Direct Line Training. This video will look at getting started with the work order console. The work order console allows management of work orders from opening to closing, all from one screen. The work order console setup is user specific, meaning that each user can set up the console to show the information that is pertinent to them. Open the console from the main screen by going Module, Maintenance, Work Order Console. Filter the displayed work orders by clicking the Selection Criteria button at the bottom. This will display a search screen similar to the work order search screen. Enter criteria to filter work orders in the console list to show only needed work orders. For example, filter by trade by clicking the magnifying button next to trade and choosing from the list of available trade codes. Also, it is a good idea to filter by status to show only open work orders to avoid displaying a lot of closed work orders that cannot be edited. Once criteria are set for filtering, click OK. The console display will update accordingly. The work order has a column for a lot of the fields on the work order screen. Change the columns that are displayed by clicking the Columns to Display button. On the console columns to display screen, there are two boxes, one labeled Available Columns, which contains columns which are not currently being displayed. The other box is labeled Displayed Columns and contains all the columns which are currently displayed. Choose to display more columns by highlighting the column to add in the Available Columns box and clicking Add. Remove a column by highlighting it in the Displayed Columns box and clicking Remove. Also, you can change the order the columns are displayed in by highlighting a column in the Displayed Columns box and using the arrows on the right-hand side to move it up or down. Click OK and the console will update accordingly. Right-click on a work order to display options such as View Work Order, which opens the work order in the planning screen, Work Order Completion, which opens the work order in the completion screen, New Work Order, which opens a blank work order in the planning screen. Depending on the type of work order, other options could be enabled as well, such as View PM and View Project. Also, there is an option in this list to enable multi-selection, which when chosen allows selection of multiple work orders. With multiple work orders selected, click View Work Orders or Work Order Completion to display the selected work orders all in the planning or completion screens. The due date column has a feature which displays a colored dot indicator to show when the work orders are due. A green indicator means the due date is 4 or more days away. A yellow indicator means the due date is within 3 days. A red dot indicator means the work order is past due. If no due date has been assigned, there will be no indicator displayed. The IA, or Inventory Available column, displays whether the planned materials are available for the specified work order. A green checkmark means all planned materials are available in inventory. A red X means one or more parts are unavailable. Click the Analysis Export Reports button to open the Analysis Export Reports screen. Use the Analysis Maintenance button to open the Analysis Module Maintenance Reports screen. The tabs at the top of the console provide information and options for the selected work order. Highlight a work order by single-clicking on it, then click on a tab at the top to display the available information and options. Click Equipment History to display information about the equipment on the chosen work order. This tab displays the chosen work order number as well as work description. The next line shows the equipment number and the equipment description. If there is more than one piece of equipment on the chosen work order, click the drop-down arrow to choose from the list of available equipment. The displayed work orders are all the work orders in the system that have been done against the selected equipment. Choose the Columns to Display button to change the columns which are being displayed in this list. Filter the list to show only open work orders by selecting the Only Open Work Orders checkbox at the bottom. Choose to show work orders that have been previously transferred to history by selecting the Include Work Orders Previously Transferred to History box. Click the View Equipment button to display the equipment entry screen. Click the Export button to export the equipment history list to an Excel spreadsheet. Double-click a work order in the list to display it in the work order completion screen. Click the Labor and Materials tab. This tab displays a summary of all the labor and materials charged to the selected work order. Click the Preventative Maintenance tab. This tab is equipment specific. It displays information about PM procedures for the equipment on the chosen work order. The work order number and description are displayed at the top. The second line displays the equipment selection. Change the selected equipment by clicking the drop-down to display a list of equipment on the selected work order. Choose a piece of equipment by highlighting it and click OK. A list is displayed of the PM procedures for the selected equipment. Double-click on a PM procedure in the list or single-click it and click View PM at the bottom. Do it in the PM procedure entry window. Highlight a PM procedure by single-clicking on it. Under Equipment Scheduling Details, the schedule information for the selected equipment is displayed, including frequency, last done, and next due. Click the New PM button at the bottom to create a new PM procedure for the selected equipment. Click Close at the bottom to close the work order console.